did you come from? Oh my goodness, you gotta get in there. Get in there. You're gonna get run over. Well, just when I thought my day was gonna be boring, I find this little guy. See this little white thing just running as fast as it can down the oncoming lane. And I pulled over as soon as I turned onto my road. Pulled over and got out of the car, and boy, it just ran right up to me and laid down at my feet. And poor thing, she, I think it might be a she, I don't know. She's hot. I gave her some water. Good thing I carry my dog bowls and water in the car, in the van. And oh my goodness, it was just running as fast as you could. Poor thing, you could have got hit. There was cars going by. You had to be freaked out. Now we got to figure out where you came from. I'm gonna drive over here and see if anybody is calling out or looking for a dog. So tiny and out here in the middle of a busy road. This is. I'm thinking maybe she got loose or ran out in one of these houses over here in this. So see anybody out looking or calling for a dog? Goodness, I don't know if I could take you home. My doggies would think you were a true toy. You're just a tiny little thing. My God, you must only weigh a couple pounds. A little bit dirty around the face, but probably the breed. Well, I don't know. How long have you been out? Your little feet are kind of dirty and all. You've been running a while? I don't know what to think. I hope the heck somebody didn't throw you out. She's got a collar on, but there's no... I think there's a tag on it. Let me take your collar off and see if there's a name in it. You belong to somebody. You did. Because you're just too nice and friendly and sweet. I don't know where you came from, baby. That little thing. She's so sweet. Oh, baby. Do you want a drink? Water? This should be wet. A lot of drinks. No. Here's your water. That's your drink. Licking me. I want a drink. I think you're just thankful I was there. I was there at the right time and the right place, huh? We could just find the right place where you belong. Hi.
How you doing?
Found this little dog running right out. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't. Poor thing.
I don't know where she came from, running fast as it could. Gentle and sweet as can be. You got some, I don't know how long she's been out. She's got some little burrs and all in her.
Oh, you were totally lost, aren't you?
Yeah, I was just looking to see if anybody was like out, you know, calling around their house.
Aw.
No tag, got the collar, but there's no tag on it.
Well, I hope you find the owner.
Stay there a minute, okay? Stay. Stay there. See if anybody's here. I posted her on Facebook, but I don't know how long it'll take. How long it'll take. Huh?
No dog tag?
No tag on her. I was getting ready to turn and I see this little thing and I'm like, what the heck? So I pulled off and it ran right around the corner and laid down right at my feet. So she was scared, she was hot. I gave her some water and I drove around over in that part of the... So we gotta find this baby where it belongs. Find her home. So precious. Sweet little pup, and gosh, I hope somebody didn't dump her out. on the road. But, you know, kind of odd with the very few houses that are close to the road. Nobody lives in them. That's why I went down to this one on the end. It's the furthest in this kind of subdivision area that somebody actually, because, you know, there's fences and ditches and all that it would have to cross to get into the main road, to be running right down the center of the westbound lane, like somebody had just dumped her out of the car or she jumped out of the car. I don't know. But I'm gonna get off the video and call one of the vet's office, see if I can take her over and check for a chip. I'll check in later and let you know what happens. Hopefully I don't have to take well, I would love a new puppy, and Paige, I'm sure, would go crazy over to keep this dog, but I'm sure she belongs to somebody. We want to get her to her home, so hopefully we can find its owner. I just ran through Chick-fil-A to get me a drink, and they give out pup cups. And oh my goodness, I think he's taking the whole thing down. I'm on my way to PetSmart because they have a vet that hopefully can do the scan thing. Oh my goodness, let me see your face. Oh goodness. Oh, you lost some down there. Can you get that? Here, look. There you go. Oh my God, she is the sweetest thing. Get that. Get that. Where's my paper towels? There you go. Oh my goodness, was that good? You poor baby. You're just a poor baby. Yeah. You want a drink? You want a drink after that? Get you some water? No water? You that dirty? Have you been out for a while just roaming? I'm beginning to wonder where you came from. There's a tiny little bit more in there. My pups are going to be jealous. Motley Rue's going to say, "What the heck you doing with another dog, Mom? And what are you doing getting her a pup cup?" Never knew Chick-fil-A did pup cups. That's pretty awesome. Gonna have to bring Rue over here. She's so sweet. But gotta post it on a couple of the local sites on Facebook, and gonna run over here to PetSmart and see if she has a chip. Drove around the neighborhood, couldn't find anybody that recognized her. Talked to a couple guys that lived in that neighborhood, and gave one guy my phone number because he said his wife walks their dog a lot and maybe would recognize her. But if you're gonna put a collar on your dog, you get a tag with the phone number and its name at least, so when these things happen, people that find them like me can call you and let you know they found your little dog. And out here now over an hour. I will update in a minute. So we went to PetSmart and they scanned her, and it is a little girl. Her name is Fancy, and come to find out she belongs to somebody that lives on the same road that we live on, just on the lower end. I don't know if I ever met them, but I guess they're distant neighbors. So I don't know what the poor thing was doing out in the middle of the road, on the main road. It's the road we live on. It's part paved and part dirt. So what she was doing clear down there, running down the middle of the main road, good distance away from where she belongs, I don't know. But thanks to PetSmart and the PetSmart veterinarian, they scanned the little baby and put us in touch with the, what's it called, Pet Watch, I think. They basically connect you with the owner. So the owner called me shortly after we reported it to Pet Watch, and she texted me the address, and I told her I would drop her off at home. Little fancy. Oh, she just worn out, poor baby. I wonder how long she's been out, because she seems like she's been running, going to sleep in the car. Sweet. Precious little. Well, there goes my traction control light, finally. Running around for a couple hours and it finally decided to come on. Get you home, baby. Oh my God, she's precious. She's just a precious baby. Well, we got the doggy back to her owner. I don't know what she was doing clear down on the main road. Quite a distance for a little dog like that to cover. But I guess it's not the first time that she's gotten loose. And I guess they kind of forgot that they let her out. And had gone around looking but didn't see her. And then they got the call from the pet watch people. So she's back home. I guess they're going to have to keep an eye on her because she obviously likes to travel. Why in the world, with all the fields and desert and all that we have around us here, a dog would choose to run down the middle of the main road? I don't know. Because, like I said, you can probably hear we live on a dirt road. But she must have been wandering over in that neighborhood that I was driving around in, and maybe decided that the main road was the fastest way to get home. I don't know. She's lucky she didn't get hit by a car, is all I can say. But yay, that was the adventure for the day. Who knew we were going to run into such adventure? And I was, probably 100 yards from the little dog's house, from where I picked her up and put her in the van because I didn't want her to get hit. So, yeah, good ending. And thanks to PetSmart for scanning her, and the Pet Watch company for tracking down the owner and getting us connected so little doggy could find its way home. So that's all, folks, for today. Hope you'll tune in. Maybe we'll have another fun adventure another day that I can share with you. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the like button and the notifications so you know when I put out a video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you later. Bye bye.